Hey, I'm Jeffrey Morgenthaler from Pacific Standard in Portland, Oregon, and today I would love to talk about artichokes. I grew up on the central coast of California. Artichokes were like a really big part of my childhood. We lived not too far from Castroville, which is where most artichokes are kind of grown in this country. So I knew when we opened Pacific Standard that I needed to put an artichoke on the menu. I love my artichokes served steamed and then chilled. This is a great appetizer for a warm day. It goes great with a glass of wine. I've got two dipping sauces here. One is the very classic melted garlic butter that we used to do in my family. And this one is, this is an umami mayo, what we're calling it. When I was in college in Eugene, Oregon, I had a friend who grew up in San Francisco. We were lamenting the fact that artichokes weren't really necessarily a thing in Oregon. And she said to me, I'm coming over to your house and I'm going to pick up a bag of artichokes. We're gonna steam them and we're just gonna have artichokes for dinner. And I was like, fantastic. So she came over and I made my family's garlic butter, and she was digging around the fridge and got out some mayonnaise and some soy sauce. In her family, they did mayonnaise and soy sauce as a dipping sauce, and I tried it and I was like, I never wanna have an artichoke any other way than with these two sauces. What we're doing here is tamari, house aioli, and a little bit of MSG. We call it umami mayo, and it's just like a really unctuous, savory umami dipping sauce for this artichoke, which is already unctuous and umami. It's just sort of like umami on top of umami. So what I wanted to do with this video is show you how I eat an artichoke. There is a little bit of an art and a trick to it. We get people nightly at the bar who didn't grow up on the central coast of California, didn't grow up eating artichokes. When presented with this thistle, aren't necessarily certain how to go about it. So I thought a little instruction on how I eat it at home, and we'll just dig right in. The meat of the artichoke it's at the bottom where it meets the heart of the artichoke. These outside leaves are a little woody. As you get closer and closer into the center, they get more and more tender. So, I just give it a little dip, and then just a little bite and a tongue scrape, and you get that meat off of there. It's just a really great snack for sharing with friends and everybody kind of working around the artichoke. I mean, obviously I can eat one of these all by myself. But now that we've gotten all those leaves, we've enjoyed all those leaves, now we're at the heart of the matter, the artichoke heart. And this is, we're getting inside the flower now. And we've got these sort of like thin and wispy leaves that aren't really doing much. There isn't much meat on them. So what I'm gonna do is just pop that off. Now we're left with these kind of fibrous hairs that are not super fun to eat, nor are they delicious. But we do have the heart underneath. So some people use a spoon. I find a spoon works. I actually lately have been going in with a steak knife, and I just kind of am cutting around and cutting that out. You see they come off really easily. Pop that off. Might actually go in with a spoon here and just scrape those puppies out. This is why we eat artichokes. So we can just get in there with this huge, delicious, tender, meaty artichoke heart. I like to just dip it right in. It's so good. I love it. I love it so much. So that's how you eat an artichoke, and yeah, enjoy.